You've probably seen those big flashy signs before that say, buy one get one free, everywhere. Think like grocery stores, clothing shops, or tire repair places. They look like amazing bargains, right? Well, here's the catch. These offers are actually designed to make stores richer, not to just save you money. First, let's address the elephant in the room. When you see buy one get one free, your brain immediately thinks free stuff. But here's the thing, nothing in business is actually free. Let's break down what's really happening with a simple example. Imagine you're buying shampoo. The regular price is $10 per bottle. The store puts up a BOGO sign, and suddenly you're getting 2 bottles for $10. Sounds amazing, right? But here's what the store knows that you don't. That shampoo, it only cost them $3 to buy from the manufacturer. So when you buy 2 bottles for $10, they're making $4 in profit. If you had just bought 1 bottle at the regular price, they would have made $7 in profit. But wait, that doesn't make sense. How are they making more money if their profit per sale is lower? This is where it gets genius. It's not about individual transactions, it's about volume and customer behavior. See, most people weren't planning to buy 2 bottles of shampoo. Maybe you wouldn't have bought any shampoo today, but that BOGO sign, it creates urgency. It makes you feel like you're missing out if you don't grab the deal. So instead of selling 1 bottle to one customer, they're now selling 2 bottles to customers who might not have bought anything at all. And here's the kicker. Studies show that 68% of BOGO purchases are impulse buys that customers hadn't planned to make. Let's do the math. Scenario 1. Customer buys 1 bottle at regular price, store profit $7. Scenario 2. Customer sees BOGO, buys 2 bottles, store profits $4. Scenario 3. Customer wasn't going to buy shampoo at all, but BOGO convinces them, store profits $4 from 0. But it gets even better for the stores. BOGO deals tap into multiple psychological triggers that make us spend more money. We hate missing out on a deal more than we love saving money. When you see BOGO, your brain thinks, if I don't buy this now, I'm losing money, even though you're actually spending money you weren't planning to spend. BOGO makes the regular price look terrible. If 1 bottle costs $10, but 2 bottles also cost $10, suddenly buying just 1 feels stupid. The store has anchored you to believe that $5 per bottle is the fair price. When we get a good deal, we buy more than we need. That second bottle of shampoo, you'll use it eventually, sure, but you might not have bought shampoo again for 6 months. Now the store has your money today instead of 6 months from now. And here's something most people don't realize. When you stockpile products, you're less likely to shop around. You're not comparing prices at other stores because you already have the product at home. But wait, there's more. BOGO deals often come with hidden costs that make stores even more money. Studies show that customers who take advantage of BOGO deals spend 23% more per shopping trip. Why? Because once you're getting a good deal on one item, you're most likely to justify other purchases. Ever notice that BOGO deals are often on name brand products, not store brands? That's because the markup on name brand items is higher. The store makes more profit margin on a discounted name brand item than on a full price generic item. Remember that second bottle of shampoo? What if you don't use it before it expires? Or what if you decide you don't like the product? The store already has your money and you might end up throwing the product away. Let's look at some real examples of how major retailers use BOGO to boost profits. Grocery stores often run BOGO deals on perishable items near their expiration date. They're essentially selling inventory that might otherwise become waste, but customers think they're getting fresh products at a discount. Fashion retailers use BOGO to clear out seasonal inventory. That buy one get one free winter coat deal in March, they're making room for spring inventory while maintaining profit margins on clothes that might otherwise be deeply discounted. Buy 1 entree, get 1 free. Sounds generous, but food costs typically represent only 25 to 35% of a restaurant's menu price, so they're still making money on drinks, sides, and the overall dining experience. Now, I'm not saying all BOGO deals are bad. Sometimes they genuinely save you money, but here's how to shop smarter. Always divide the BOGO price by 2 and compare it to regular prices at other stores. That $10 BOGO might seem good, but if another store sells the same item for $4, you're not actually saving money. Strategy number 2, ask yourself 3 questions. Would I buy this if it wasn't on sale? Do I actually need 2 of these items? Am I buying this just because it feels like a good deal? Only take advantage of BOGO deals on items that were already on your shopping list. This prevents impulse purchases that masquerade as savings. Strategy number 4, consider storage and usage. Can you actually store and use the extra item before it expires? If not, you're not saving money, you're wasting it. Here's the thing, BOGO deals are just one example of how retailers use psychological pricing to influence our behavior. Understanding these tactics doesn't make you a cynical person, it makes you a smarter consumer. Stores aren't evil for using these strategies, they're businesses trying to maximize profit, and BOGO deals can be a win-win when used correctly. The key is recognizing when you're being influenced and making conscious decisions about your spending. The most successful retailers understand human psychology better than most psychologists. They know that we make emotional decisions and then rationalize them logically. BOGO deals feel good emotionally, so we find logical reasons to justify them. So the next time you see a buy one get one free sign, remember what's really happening. The store isn't being generous, they're being smart. They're using one of the most effective psychological pricing strategies ever invented to increase sales volume, clear inventory, and boost profits. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, as long as you understand the game being played. Remember, the goal isn't to never take advantage of BOGO deals. The goal is to make informed decisions and only buy what you actually need and will use. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.